If you are struggling with nighttime cravings, maybe your weight loss is stalled or you're waking up hungry, it could be what you're eating for dinner. That last meal of the day really does matter, and it's going to jumpstart your fat loss for the next day. So in this video, I am sharing 5 high-protein, fat-burning dinners that are not only easy and delicious, but will help to jumpstart your weight loss journey. I'm Dr. Ashley Lucas. I'm the owner and founder of PhD Weight Loss and Nutrition. To date, we have served over 10,500 people, collectively dropped more than 466,000 pounds nationwide. And my goal with this channel is to give you the information you need to drop the weight and keep it off long term. So let's dive in and talk about these 5 high protein dinners that will help to jumpstart your fat loss. First, and really quickly, I want to talk about why protein is so important at dinner. You know that protein keeps you full, it helps to stabilize your blood sugar levels, and it prevents overeating later in the night. So if you find yourself binging on pretzels and popcorn in front of the TV, you're probably not getting enough high quality protein in your dinner meal and likely throughout the rest of your day. Making sure that you get adequate protein in your meals, but specifically dinner, will help to make sure that you're just dropping primarily fat and not muscle during your weight loss journey. It's going to help support overnight recovery, help to balance your hormones, and eating enough at protein isn't just about today's dinner, it's going to help to support your metabolism the next day. All right, let's dive in. Meal 1 is a turkey and veggie skillet. I love to make this at home. I'll use some ground turkey, and I don't love the lean turkey. I think it's super dry and bland. So I'll usually get the dark turkey meat. It has more iron, more nutrients in it anyway. And then I'll saute some zucchini, some bell peppers, some onions, if you can tolerate those nightshade veggies. And then I'll add some olive oil, some seasoning, maybe some coconut aminos. For seasonings though, I do like garlic, cumin, I like turmeric. Those are all anti-inflammatory herbs that will help to support your weight loss. And then once you cook it up, you can top it with Parmesan cheese. You could put some avocado on it, maybe some goat cheese. And your target is about 35 to 45 grams of protein, depending on your gender and your body size. So probably for most women, you're around 4 to 5 ounces for dinner, and most men about 6 to 8 ounces or so. I like this because I can cook it in one pan, high protein, there's some fiber in it, and you're gonna be much more full consuming this than, say, a lasagna or a spaghetti or pizza, or even a plant-based dish like rice, beans, and plantains or something like that. Meal number 2 is a fillet of salmon with Caesar salad and some cauliflower mashed potatoes. What I do with this is I either bake or pan-sear some nice salmon, give me my omega-3s to help with reducing inflammation, supporting brain health and fat loss. Then I'll make a side of cauliflower mashed potatoes, which I, of course, add heavy cream and butter to. It's so delicious, and salt. Don't skip the salt. And then I'll make a really great Caesar salad. It's actually one of my favorite salads with some romaine lettuce. Actually has a lot of nutrients in romaine lettuce. And then I'll use Primal Kitchen as my favorite brand of Caesar salad. If you're dairy-free, you can tolerate this brand because everything they make is dairy-free, so that's a plus. But then I also love to add Parmesan cheese. It's one of my favorite foods. So I sprinkle Parmesan cheese on there. So now you've got your salmon, your Caesar salad, and your cauliflower mashed potatoes. Again, for a woman, depending on your body size and your goals and where you're headed, probably about 4 to 5, maybe 6 ounces of salmon. And then for most men, about 6 to 8 ounces or so. Now, if you're trying to eat better, and you still feel like your metabolism is not moving no matter what, you're so frustrated, you feel like you've got everything in your life under control except for your weight and you just cannot figure it out, you likely need someone on the outside to pinpoint what is happening. And you will be amazed at the smallest tweaks that are made that will result in 40, 50, 60 plus pounds dropping off really quickly. So if this is something that you think would be helpful, just check out myphdweightloss.com after this video, or you can just click the link in the description to learn more. Meal number 3 is chicken thighs with Brussels sprouts and pumpkin seeds. Chicken thighs, I think, and my husband would agree, are much tastier, have more flavor than a chicken breast. But I want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What do you prefer? Chicken thighs, chicken breast? Chicken thighs also have more nutrition. They're a darker meat. I would say if you like it, go for it. So you can pan sear some chicken thighs. It can be skin on, bone in, boneless, however you like it best. And then roast some veggies. I always like to put an acid on any kind of green because it reduces the bitterness. So I might put a little bit of balsamic vinegar, cut up the Brussels sprouts in quarters, toss it with some avocado oil, roast it, and then put some pumpkin seeds on top. If you really want to focus on gut health, then you could add a side of bone broth. My favorite brand is Kettle and Fire. It comes in those containers that you can keep in your pantry, and you can have a cup or two of bone broth with your chicken thighs and your roasted Brussels sprouts. The higher fat that you're getting from the chicken thighs opposed to the chicken breast will help to keep you full longer. You'll feel more satiated. It helps to support your hormone production. The pumpkin seeds add fiber and magnesium and help to calm the nervous system. Meal number 4 is for those of you who just don't have a big appetite in the evening, or maybe you eat a larger lunch and you just want something small, but you want to make sure that you're getting adequate protein to support your muscle mass and your fat loss. This would be a serving of full fat or maybe low fat plain Greek yogurt with a side of berries and maybe nuts and seeds on top of it. Now, I said full fat and low fat options because these are going to help to keep you full. Remember not to fear fat. I used to fear dietary fat and I always struggled with my weight and my health. Today I eat lots of fat and I feel the best I've ever felt. And I'm the leanest I've ever been. So dietary fat does not cause an increase in cholesterol. It does not cause you to gain weight. It is actually very healthy for you. So if you don't love full fat, then go for the low fat option, but do not choose fat-free Greek yogurt. You really want to get the healthy fats in there. So now you've got your plain Greek yogurt, maybe about 1.5 cups or so. That will give you about 25 grams of protein. You can top it with chia seeds, walnuts, like I mentioned earlier, or some berries. If you want added protein, what a lot of PhD weight loss clients like to do is to add a scoop of collagen, or even better, to have a complete protein, add a scoop of whey protein in there, stir it up, any kind of flavor, and it's pretty darn delicious. This is great, again, if you're not super hungry when dinner rolls around, maybe you work late and you don't want to eat something big and heavy late at night, this can be a good option for you. And then lastly, meal number 5 is a bison and stir fry lettuce wrap. Now, you can also use ground beef if you want to, but this is one of my favorite dinners and I actually just made it 2 nights ago. What you would do is stir fry, saute, either bison or beef. You could do a mixture of both if you like, and then even components of soy sauce, fish sauce, and apple cider vinegar. So for a pound of beef, you would do about 2 tablespoons of each. So 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, fish sauce, and apple cider vinegar. Saute it all up and then get a bag of stir fry veggies. My favorite is like the purple cabbage, white cabbage, and carrots. Dump that in there, stir fry it, and that's it. Then you'll get some romaine lettuce and use that as a wrap. Put the stir fry in there and you can top it with avocado or my favorite sriracha spicy sauce, or you can use coconut aminos. If you didn't want to put it in that romaine lettuce leaf, you could top a nice bed of cooked cauliflower rice with it. Super delicious. Now, I know I am a business owner. I've got a husband. I've got 3 kids, and it can be difficult to make dinner. I get it. Lots of these dinners that I went through, you can literally make in about 20 minutes. And the reason why I chose these is because I know most of us are just so busy. But let's say that you want to dine out. I've got a dining out guide for you. At PhD Weight Loss, we give our clients a 184-page dining out guide, so they know exactly where to go and what to order. And if there's a restaurant that's not on there, they can text us or call us anytime and ask us what they should order, and we will help hand pick out their menu options. If you need support, just click the link in the description and you can download for free my dining out guide. And you can also watch a video. Again, the link is right over here, where I help to guide you on exactly what to order out when you're at a restaurant. And you can stay on track with your goals and you don't have to feel restricted or awkward when you're going out with friends or family. It's one of the most common questions I get, and it's one of the easiest wins when you know what to look for. So use these resources. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Which of these dinners are you going to try? What's your favorite go-to dinner? And where do you like to dine out? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.